Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm sure many of you know by now that when I pop up on your screen wearing my robe and no makeup, the video is going to be a tutorial. So yes, that is what I have for you today. I'm going to show you how I go from this to this. And I'll be using all Urban Decay products. And by the way, they are sponsoring today's video. And the star of this look is the Naked Wild West palette. I know I'm a little late on doing a tutorial with this palette. This is a beautiful palette and like nothing else I have in my collection. It's available at Sephora for $49. This is an all vegan, desert inspired, neutral eyeshadow palette ranging from pale peach to warm brown and metallic bronze to deep blue green and this gorgeous soft turquoise shimmer. I really like that with this palette you can do an everyday neutral look or you can take it up a notch or two and do a full glam look. Because there are so many great looks that can be done with this palette, I don't really know what I'm going to be going for today. I do know that in the majority of the tutorials I've seen, this beautiful turquoise shade called Bud has been included. So at first I was thinking, well, everyone's shown tutorials using that shade. Maybe I should do something else, but then I thought, no, if I do that, I know I'm going to receive many comments asking me why I didn't use this shade. I know a lot of you want to see how it looks on a more mature hooded eye. So I've come to the decision that I will be using this shade in the tutorial, so let's get started. I figured since the palette is the star of the show, we'll do the eyes first, and I'm beginning with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Just applying that to my lids. And I'm even putting a little bit along the lower lash lines as well. And I'm just like you. When I first get an eyeshadow palette, I stare at it for a few moments and I think, what do I want to do? What shade do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with a combination of Spur and Nudie. And I'm going to use the brush that comes with the palette, which by the way is also vegan and cruelty free. So I'm going to take my brush and tap into both of those shades. Just go back and forth, tap, tap, tap. And I am going to run that through my crease. Now I'm using another crease brush and the shade Laredo. And that's also going through my crease. The first two shades I took up a little bit higher. This one is going just right in my crease. I think I say this in every video, but of course not everyone watches all my videos. So for those that don't know, if you have a hooded eye, you want to look directly into your mirror and push into where a crease would be if you did not have hooded eyes, and then move back and forth. Then you can sort of lower your eyes and look up into a mirror and get right in that area. I really want to use the shade Cowboy Rick. It looks so pretty. It's a beautiful silvery opalescent color. I'm going to spray my brush with a little water. I think I used a little bit too much water. Oops. And I'm going to pack that. Ooh. What I was saying is I'm packing that onto the inner portion of my lid. That's very pretty, but I did get the brush a little bit too wet. So I'm taking that all the way up into the crease. This color is really beautiful. And now I'm going to turn my brush around and go into the shade Bud. So this is going to go right next to Cowboy Kick, but not on the outer corners. I'm going to put another shade on the outer corners. So I'm just patting that right through there and then sort of feathering out the edges. Now I'm grabbing my Scotch tape. I know in other videos I've put the tape on first, but I've discovered that it's easier for me to apply the shades to my lid without the tape and then just use the tape for when I need to do my outer corners and I want to get that cat eye look. So if you've never seen me do this before, I just put a little Scotch tape on the back of my hand just to get some of the tackiness off. And then I apply it like so. And you really want to do your best to make sure that the tape is even on both sides. Now what are we doing next? We're going to go into the shade Tex. This is a matte shade. And I'm patting that on the outer corners and sort of blending that into the bud shade. Trying to get these even, but I do have one eye that's more hooded than the other, and that's this one. All right, and now to sort of blend out the edges, I am going to use the shade Ghost Town, which is this rust color. And I'm just sort of running that along. Oh, wow, that is really pigmented. Okay, I think maybe I need to change brushes because I'm using a flat brush right now, but that's okay. I can blend it out with another brush. So this is a clean brush with nothing on it, and now I'm just gonna blend. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do eyeliner or not, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to use the Perversion Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is black. I don't know why I do this to myself. I always have such a hard time applying liquid eyeliner on camera, and I say this every time too. So I'm doing the tail first, and then filling it in. I decided to go and pull my hair back. So the wings are done. Kept the line thin through here, but because of my hooded eyes, I do have to make the wings a little bit thicker. All right, so I do want to apply some eyeshadow to my lower lids as well, but I'm gonna do that after the face. And I'm going to start the foundation process with the All Nighter face primer. Just applying that all over. And for my foundation, I'm using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation, and I'm using the shade 50NN. This shade is a little bit dark for me, but it's perfect when I have used a self-tanner. It's a great tan shade for me. But because it's been a week since I've used a self-tanner, I'm going to have to bring this down my neck. I really like the finish of this foundation. It's matte, but it's not too matte. It has buildable coverage, and it is truly long wearing, especially when used with the All Nighter primer. I think I need to go purchase this in a lighter color so I have one for when I'm not self-tanned. I do like that this is giving me a tan though, because it sort of goes with the whole desert landscape vibe. So for concealer, I'm using the Stay Naked concealer. I have mentioned this in videos in the past. I have labeled it a very underrated concealer. This is an excellent choice for those of us with more mature skin. It never gets cakey. It has amazing coverage. This I'm using in the shade 40 CP. And I chose this one because it has a little bit of a rosy undertone to it, which I find really helps to counteract my dark circles. And now I'm taking the All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder, and I'm just lightly dusting this through my T-zone. Now before I do highlight, contour, and lips, I am going to wipe off my brows just in case any foundation got on them. And I am going to use the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I have two shades, Taupe Trap and Neutral Nana. Neutral Nana is a little bit dark for me, so I'm gonna use Taupe Trap. If you're not familiar with the Brow Blade, it is a double-ended product. On one side, you have a twist up pencil, and then on the other side, you have what looks like a liquid liner applicator to make those little flicks, those little hairs right at the front, which I don't have. So I love this product because I can use this side to make the little hairs in the front, and then I use the pencil side for the rest of the brow. So I start by using the pencil side and tracing underneath my brow. And now I'm gonna fill in the tail and the arch with the pencil side. And now that that's done, I'm gonna flip the product around and use the pen side. And this is where my camera's gonna wanna go out of focus because I'm left-handed and I'm doing my left eye, so the camera's gonna see my hand and focus on that. So I'm gonna do my best to demonstrate at an angle I wouldn't normally use. So I'll try to show you on the other eye how I do the little hairs. All right, now that my brows are done, I can go in and finish off the eyes. I'm gonna take that shade Standoff. It is a matte ivory shade. And that's going right here. I feel like doing that brings the whole eye look together. And adding inner corner highlight. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on my upper lids, is I'm gonna take the shade Cowboy Rick, and I'm gonna put that in my tear ducts, and then in the first third of my eye. On the first third of my eye. Inner third. Wow, I can't get the words right. And then I'm gonna take Bud and apply that in the center. And then I'm going to switch brushes to a flat brush and apply text on the outer corners. And then in my inner rims, I'm going to apply the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil in the shade Whiskey. I'm actually going to use this to tightline top and bottom. Now it's time to curl my lashes and apply some Perversion waterproof mascara. I'm kind of in love with this look. It's not my usual. And for my bronzer, blush, and highlight, I'm using the Stay Naked Threesome in the color story Fly. This is an up to 14-hour wear, highlighter, bronzer, and blush. I am gonna be so bronzy today. I'm kind of feeling like a bronze desert goddess. Maybe that's what I should title this video, Bronze Desert Goddess Makeup. Now I'm going into the blush. I do not use this palette enough. I've had it for quite a while now, and I need to reach for it more because this is so perfect for summer. Now it's time to highlight. All right, the final step is lips. Can you tell I love these Urban Decay 24/7 lip liners? These were not gifted. I purchased all of these. And my favorite is Naked 2. So I filled in the majority of my lip with the Naked 2 pencil, and now I'm using a lipstick in the shade Insanity. So this is the finished look, and I am absolutely in love with it. Gosh, I really wish I had somewhere to go right now to wear this look. But I can guarantee you I will be recreating this look again. I love it that much. As always, all of the products will be listed and linked in the description box. The Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette is available at Sephora, and that is where I will be linking all of these products to. If you have any questions at all, please leave them for me in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you in the Risa Does Makeup family. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok under the same username. It's all Risa Does Makeup. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.